Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you how I made this Painted with Love treat tent. It holds a chocolate bar that I picked up from my local discount store. So let me set this aside and we'll get started. Okay, the first thing you're going to need is your Simply Scored board, along with a piece of Melon Mambo cardstock that measures 6.5 by 4.5 inches. I'm going to set the short end of the cardstock along the top of the ruler, and I am going to score at the 1-inch mark, the 2.25 inch mark, and the 3.5 inch mark, and then I can set this aside. I'm going to fold on my crease lines here, and I'm going to use my bone folder to make sure those are nice and sharp. Okay, now at this point you want to have the 1-inch score line along the bottom, and this is going to be the top of your tent, and this will be the second bottom piece. So we're going to get ready to decorate. I'm going to cut a piece of rich raspberry cardstock that measures 6.5 by 3/4 inches, and I am going to adhere that onto my treat tent along this flap that's second up from the bottom, or the second section. And I'm going to adhere that down, and then I'm going to take a piece of our beautiful Painted with Love Specialty Designer Series paper. I love the fact that there's this foil on the one side and the other side's got some wonderful patterns to it. So I'm going to add a little adhesive to the back and run that down the center of my rich raspberry piece. There we go. And at this point I'm ready to add my heart to the front. I'm going to add just a couple of my dimensionals to the back to give it some support, and remove those backings, and then I'm going to adhere this so that it's peeking up from the top at kind of a jaunty angle, and I am going to stamp my sentiment. I'm using the Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set and stamping in rich raspberry, and then I'm going to take my classic label punch and punch that out. And I am going to use my multi-purpose adhesive for this because that glimmer paper is really got a lot of texture to it, and this will grab that glimmer paper and hold well. And I'm going to put that across the heart at an angle. And now I'm ready to adhere. Okay, for those of you who couldn't hear me over Chewy, who wanted to go out and chase some birds, at this point I'm getting ready to add adhesive. So I'm going to look at my box and pretend the candy's inside so I know where to put the adhesive. And I want to do that on the inside of this bottom flap. And I'm going to run some fast fuse along the bottom. And then I am going to tuck these two pieces in and burnish. And I can use my bone folder if I want to get that nice and secure. And now I'm ready to add that chocolate piece. So I'm going to slip it in the side here. There you go. Quick and easy. Let me show you the original again. If you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. It's open 24/7 and you can get there from my blog. And if you would like any of these occasion catalog products, and don't already have a local demonstrator, email me your name, address, and phone number, and I'll be happy to mail you one. Thanks for joining me.